Hi everyone, my name is Rennie. I'm here with Greenwich Pottery doing some online Zoom demonstrations. So what I've got here is a pre-recorded video of myself working, and I've broken it up into clips where I can talk over it and explain each process individually. Today we are looking at how to stretch a slab, and this is part of a larger demo where I hand build a watering can with a spout. I'll cover darting, how to stretch coils, all sorts of things really. So first, when I want to stretch a slab, I have kind of wedged my clay and I've kind of thrown it down to make almost kind of like a block like form. So I start from getting like a block. You don't want to just cut off of a block of clay. At least wedge that a couple times first, and you can kind of pat it into a block, and then you'll see where I am now in the video. So you can see this relies a lot on the slab coming down at almost a 45-degree angle. Try and pay attention to how that slab comes down. And it needs to kind of hit at that angle to get the right amount of stretching. If you don't hit it just right, it can flop back up a little too much, or it can trap a pocket of air, or it can kind of just awkwardly belly flop down. So try and get this sort of 45. One other thing you'll notice is that I always pick up the slab at this end right here. I think that you can see my mouse on your screen. And I rotate the slab. Pick it up at the top, turn it, grab at the top, turn it. So what's happening is the slab is completely turning around as I stretch it, and it's being stretched from every direction and every side as well. So I really like a hand stretched slab as opposed to even using a slab roller or a rolling pin. I don't use any of those if I'm just kind of hand building smaller objects. Anything under a cubic foot that I need to make, I can stretch by hand those slabs. I will use a slab roller for larger pieces, and I use a lot of large press molds in my work, so I'll use a slab roller for those. But things like this, I really rely on the stretching. And one reason that I really like it is that you're compressing it from all sides, where the slab roller, it only goes through one direction. If you put it through one direction, like some people do, you do have the option to run it through a couple of different ways, but you really aren't getting the same type of compression that you do from stretching it. This really gives you the opportunity to be moving around quickly, flipping it back and forth, and really getting that compression from all angles. So I'll just cut this slab up into smaller pieces. Got a little tear there, but I'll be careful. Little tear there, patch it up. And now I can stretch these out a little bit bigger. So I'm making these demos with no studio at all. I left New York City during the COVID-19 crisis, and I'm in North Carolina right now. And I had a box of clay with me, but I didn't bring any tools, or I didn't even bring a rib and a needle tool. So this is all just stuff from our kitchen, and I'm on a picnic bench out front of the little cottage that we're renting for a month or two. Even in the apartment we're staying, there wasn't a sturdy enough table, so this table, you know, provides me some obstacles with the unevenness, but I think that became part of the demo piece. So what I'm doing now is I'm just cutting this slab down into more workable parts. So then for the next demo, I'll go over the actual building of the piece and how to get into the actual slab construction. Thank you for joining.